Good morning. Today is Thursday, July the 23rd. It's probably about 9:45 in the morning at the time of this recording. I just returned from my walk with Bear, my 80-pound German Shepherd service dog in training. You may have remembered, if you're following, that I had posted a video, I want to say April, I have to look on it now, April 20th, 2025. And I had just recently moved to the country from another state and in a city. And I had a lot of transitions with our environment that I was working through with my dog. And a lot of what we do in our work is go on training walks. And I teach him obedience and restraint and being in control. Plus, he's a young German Shepherd, so he's just over 2 years old. So we go out on these walks. And with what I need him tasked for, he helps with my heart and PTSD, CPTSD, anxiety, and depression. And I'll have a diagnosis for my heart soon. So he's very valuable to me. So I did receive a certificate of completion for a psychiatric service dog course, and I'm currently attending Western States Canine College so that I could be a very well educated dog trainer. But I want to specialize in service dogs and working dogs for law enforcement and protection and military and veterans. So anyway, back to my old video that I posted in April. I had a very hostile neighbor about a mile down the road in the country. It's a private road. And if my video's titled Following Laws and Being Neighborly. So after that, there were several times that whenever she sees me walking, she went head on to me, and then just within inches, and she would swerve and just speed up and be very hostile, giving me a dust bath and, just giving me nasty looks. She's really nice when she has a man with her, but with her son, she's displaying these behaviors. And the day that the initial altercation happened, I did call the sheriff and had a nice conversation, and I am well within my rights and law of walking in the middle of a public road as long as I don't go up the driveways or private property. And I'm just walking my dog. That's it. And so anyway, today she saw me. And again, I see her a lot. And I try to catch her when she's going head on to video, but I usually have a cup of coffee, an 80-pound German Shepherd, and holding a phone to film is difficult. And I do carry. I have a concealed carry, but it's open carry here where I'm at as well. But I'm not going to brandish my weapon when it's not necessary. That was more for coyotes or bears. I'm not afraid of anybody. Seriously, if only anybody knew my testimony. I am not afraid of her, and I will stand my ground because I have been following the laws, and I'm a woman of faith. I practice what I preach. I'm a coach, and I project positivity, but it really irritated that woman that she told me to respect the boundary. Have I not listened to her and not respect the boundary, and called me some very derogatory names in front of her child today, calling me a disrespectful female dog name. And I don't want to just spew negativity, but I stayed composed. My weapon was still covered. My dog was in command. And she just said, my dogs are loose. When she first saw me, she was driving by, rolled down the window with her kid. My dogs are loose. I said, okay, cool. And I was walking the opposite direction anyway, and not even towards her house. But then she stopped, got out, and then yelled some more stuff and said, don't you respect the boundary? And I said, what are you talking about? And she said, then she backed up and then got out again. And she's getting in my face and saying that I'm trespassing and have no rights. And I'm like, call the sheriff. I've already talked to them. And I am in every right. And whatever. She stormed off. And then she actually went into the driveway of a place where I talked to a really nice lady, because I do in-home support service, and she told me she might use me as a backup for when her CNA can't make it. And I think she's the CNA because she pulled in and unlocked the gate and went in there. So this is so hilarious. But when she was undoing the chain to that other person's home, she was yelling, "You disrespectful bitch," 2 or 3 times with her, preteen or young teenager boy right there, not being such a positive example and role model to teach her child. And I told her, please just call the sheriff. They'll resolve this issue right now. And I reminded her that my dog is a $30,000 liability. And because he's a service dog, and that's just starting. Some service dogs, depending on what they're trained for their task, can go upwards to 50,000. And but like I said, I'm a certified. Well, I have a certificate for psychiatric dog trainer course that I completed. I'm enrolled for Western States Canine College. I'm a certified personal trainer, certified nutrition coach, and an online coach. And I am building into health coaching and life coaching. So when she was yelling those derogatories far away from me, I said, because I've already offered to train her dogs before. So this is why I'm laughing so much. And I said, I do life coaching if you need some help. Oh, people. I did, when I did my Bible verse challenge last fall, I had a verse where, like first responders have to deal with people and being hostile, or, everybody lives with people that aren't so kind. And you just to maintain your positivity and protect love and just be forgiving, and just know that a lot of people still haven't dealt with their traumas and need to heal. So the best example to do is just keep smiling, show them love, forgiveness, and if things get too complicated, then involve the law. But just stay calm in these situations, and all you can do is just be the positive example so that they can learn, and when they go on their healing journey, they can correct themselves and become a better role model for their children and whoever is watching. But anyway, I just wanted to document that if in case anything happens to me. I mean, I may call the sheriff just to let them know. I might start documenting things so that we could charge her with harassment and possibly do a restraining order. But hopefully she'll get right and start correcting her behavior. And I just wanted to let y'all know we will definitely be touching on a Bible verse during my upcoming challenge and talk about dealing with narcissism, toxic people, and high conflict situations. And we'll go touch on scripture, and I'll have a guest on, probably a first responder, because they go to see everybody's worst days when a lot of this stuff is happening. So I hope to have some great content that you look forward to seeing, and I will be posting very soon. And thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share, and I am Ms. Mo and my service dog Bear. So it'll be Coach Ms. Mo or Ms. Mo in Bear. So look for us and follow us, and I'll see you soon.